Okay, so today we're diving into AI.
Yep.
You know how much I love this stuff, and you sent over this blog post, and I gotta say the name got me first. Crazy Old Gringo.
Yeah.
But then I read it, and this guy is really thinking about how AI is going to totally reshape things for retirees, especially
Yeah.
health, right?
Yeah, I think it's really interesting how AI is, going beyond just like data and it's becoming more of a personalized experience. And he was talking about AI avatars that can kind of interact with you, almost like a digital companion or something.
Yeah, he's got this whole thing. He wakes up and his little AI avatar is like, "Hey, don't forget to take your meds," and it knows his sleep patterns from his smartwatch. It's like a super attentive healthcare buddy, which I guess that's the upside, right? But then he goes into this whole thing about AI and insurance.
Right.
What'd you think about that?
Well, that's the thing. It's one thing when it's reminding you about your health, but then the article mentions, the issues that United Healthcare had when they were using analytics to determine people's hospital stays.
Right.
And so now you're talking about AI analyzing your every move, your teledata, to figure out your coverage.
Yeah.
That's a whole other lift.
It's a little unnerving, right?
Yeah.
But okay, in Crazy Old Gringo's defense, it's not all doom and gloom.
Right.
He seems like a pretty optimistic guy, and he actually highlights how AI could be really good, especially for seniors who are living alone.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, he even mentions, I think he has an Echo Show, and he talks about how that could be used, if it detects a fall or even a change in his voice to signal that there's a problem.
Yeah.
And it could automatically, send for help,
Oh,
even if you can't reach a phone.
it's like a guardian angel powered by algorithms.
Exactly.
It's kind of amazing when you think about it.
It is.
But then again, it also brings up that whole, data privacy issue.
Well-
Who has access to all this information about us, right?
Right. Well, that's the thing. It's like every time we have any of these conversations about AI and healthcare, that's the thing that always comes back is how much are we willing to give up
Yeah.
in order to have, these advancements?
It's like AI is becoming another member of the family almost,
It really is.
which Crazy Old Gringo kind of touches on a little bit too.
Yeah.
You got your AI doctor, you got your AI companion. It's a
Right.
lot to wrap your head around.
It really is.
Yeah.
And it makes you think about like what it even means to be human in a world that's increasingly, shaped by artificial intelligence.
It's a wild ride, I'll tell you that
Yeah.
much. So let's break it down a bit because he talks about this concept of personalized care through AI.
Right.
What does that actually look like in practice? Is it just getting medication reminders or is there more to it?
Oh, no. Oh, no. It's way more than just reminders.
Okay.
I can think about it this way. Imagine an AI that's analyzing your DNA, your medical history, even your daily habits
Oh, wow.
to really understand your health risks and everything way better than we can now.
Yeah.
And then it can give you really personalized recommendations, maybe even specific diets or exercises just for you.
Wow. So it's like having a personal health detective on the case 24/7. That's kind of incredible and a little creepy, no?
A little bit.
Well, he even mentions getting blood work done in Mexico and then sending it to his doctor through WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Is that the future of healthcare?
I mean, it definitely highlights the direction things are going.
Mm-hmm.
We're already seeing telehealth and remote monitoring becoming way more common.
Right.
And AI could really streamline that whole process, especially for routine checkups or managing chronic conditions.
Okay, so picture this. You're retired, you're on a beach somewhere,
Okay.
and you get a notification from your AI doctor saying you need to schedule a virtual checkup.
Right.
That's the life.
It could be,
Mm.
but it also makes you think how do we make sure the quality of care is still there
That's true.
when technology is playing such a big role?
It's a whole new world for sure. But let's not forget about the fun stuff.
Right.
Because Crazy Old Gringo also talks about how AI can curate our, leisure activities in retirement.
Right.
He talks about personalized shopping recommendations, which less time shopping, more time for fun. I'm on board with that.
Right.
But then he throws in this whole thing about unexpectedly beautiful women appearing on his Echo Show.
Yeah, that one stood out to me too.
It's a little creepy.
It is, and it brings up all these questions about how AI shapes our perceptions and desires.
Yeah.
What happens when an algorithm is deciding what we find entertaining or even attractive?
It's weird, right?
It is.
And it makes you think, is that really the good life we're all striving for? This constant stream of curated content that AI thinks we want?
One that brings us back to that bigger question of what even is a fulfilling life anymore.
Right.
Is it convenience and having all our needs met? Or is it something more than that?
Yeah. It's like, we want it easy, but not too easy.
Right.
Like, I'm all for AI recommending a cool new book or something,
Yeah.
But I don't know, replacing real human interaction with, like, AI friends, that's a little too much, even for me.
It's a slippery slope for sure.
It is.
And it makes you wonder, like, as AI gets even more advanced, are we really shaping it, or is it starting to shape us?
Whoa, that's a big question.
Yeah.
No easy answers there, I guess. But what really got me about Crazy Old Gringo is he's not just talking about it.
Right.
This guy is living it,
Exactly. He's got the AI avatar. He's doing international blood work on WhatsApp.
I know.
He is on the front lines.
He's living in the future.
Yeah.
It's not sci-fi anymore. It's like it's happening right now.
It is. And I think that's what makes all these conversations so important. We can't just sit back and watch it happen.
Exactly.
We have to, like, engage with it, figure out the good and the bad.
So, everyone listening, what do you think? Do you want an AI doctor? How about an AI friend? Would you trust one to plan your retirement? It's coming whether we like it or not, right?
It is. So we better figure out how to make it work for us.
I couldn't have said it better myself. So until next time, keep those questions coming. Stay curious.